Every year, 6.5 million animals go into shelters. Of those 6.5 million, 1.5 million will be euthanized. What if there was a way you could stop this? There is. It's called the Home Again microchip. It is a small implant that will go between the loose skin of your dog's shoulders. Now, this works a lot better than tags and collars because it is a permanent solution, and tags and collars, like this one, tend to fall off very easily by the time your animal will reach a shelter. To bring attention to the cruciality of this issue, I'm going to tell you how this could potentially save your dog's life, the installment of the chip and how the chip actually functions, and finally, why it is better than just a tag and a collar. Because without the tag or collar, your pet is probably going to face the worst in a shelter. Once your animal reaches a shelter, it will remain there for 1 week. After being there for a week, your animal will be put up for adoption. If you ever want a chance to find your animal again, you better hope you can get to them before they get adopted. Because once they are adopted, you lose any chance of having any legal rights to your animal ever again. Sadly, not every animal gets adopted. And according to ASPCA, of the 1.5 million that will be euthanized because they did not get adopted, approximately 670,000 will be dogs and 860,000 will be cats. Look at this little face. Huh? If he got put down, how do you think his mom would feel? Because she couldn't make it in time. All it takes to save them happens to be stabbing them with a pen-sized needle. I say a pen-sized needle because a 12-gauge needle is used. Typically, that's about the size of the end of your pencil. So how it'll work? Can you get up, please? No? Okay. So now get up. Okay. So it'll go right here in his shoulder blades. Once he's injected with the chip, which causes little to no pain, but if you want, you can opt to have the microchip put in when he's put under, so he can be neutered or spayed. Once the chip is injected, it is up to you to fill out the appropriate paperwork. This paperwork will consist of your pet's name, their breed, and all your contact information. Then you have to register the chip. Now, at Heartland Veterinary Clinic, injecting the chip itself costs $25. And nationally, on the Home Again website, it costs $20 to register the microchip. And contrary to popular belief, this microchip is not a GPS. You can't just open an app on your phone and look it up like you do when you lose your iPhone. What it is a radio frequency identification implant. All of this information can be found on the official Home Again website. So how it works, once your animal will get to the shelter, they will take a device like this, and then they'll scan, and then an identification number for your animal will pop up. They will then enter this in their database, and your contact information will pop up, and they will be able to get a hold of you so they can reunite you with your lost pet. So this is a permanent solution, which makes it much better than tags and collars. According to Chapter 10, Section 1042 of the McPherson City Ordinance, only rabies and city tags are required for your animal. These don't really act as an identification source for your animal. They can, because once the tag is assigned to your animal, the number on the tag is associated with them, but more often than not, they are attached with these tiny rings, and the panic your animal is under, by the time they reach the shelter, that tag will be long gone. So the microchip, like I said, is permanent. It's in the skin, so it'll never fall off. Plus, if you ever move or if your number changes, you can re-register the chip for another $20 and change the information to what it needs to be to give your pet the best chance of them getting home. Without your tags or microchip, your pet is probably just going to become another statistic. Do you want to take that chance? So today I told you about what could happen if your pet doesn't have these microchips, how the chip itself works, and why it is better than tags and collars. My goal today is that you will go home and discuss this with your parents or possibly your veterinarian to find out if this is the best option for you or not. Now the choice is up to you. Will you choose to microchip your pet, or do you just want to risk them becoming another statistic?